Hi everyone, welcome to my video. My name is Sarah Walsh. I am a spiritual awakening coach and a Holy Fire Reiki master. Today I'm doing a card reading for the new moon in Libra, and I'll be talking about Libra energy because of that, but I just did a card reading for Libra season, so that might be some repeated information, but it's not very much, so it'll be fine. Also, I just pulled just now before I hit record most of the cards. And then I will shuffle the last deck and pull those cards on screen. Only because I'm trying to cut down on the time of my videos because people are more likely to watch them if they're a little shorter. And also my internet is kind of slow, so it takes a long time to upload a video. So the longer the video is, the longer it takes to upload. So I'm trying to just save some time there. So I will pull the cards from this deck and then I'll show you all the cards. Maybe. Oh, why? I can't shuffle. I can't shuffle with this table in front of me very well. Okay. So I'm going to try to get 3 of these cards. I did end up with 4 of the one deck because 4 came out. One more. Maybe one more. So I guess while I'm shuffling, I will start talking about the Libra energy. So Libra is the cardinal air sign. I guess I'm taking both of those. Now there's not room for all these cards on my table. Libra is the cardinal air sign. And so because of that, we got the cardinal moon card again, which we got with the Aries new moon for the last reading because Aries is the cardinal fire sign. And Aries and Libra are opposite signs of each other. And so they're very different, but they're very complementary. The energies are complementary to each other. So Aries is very independent, fiery, maybe a little aggressive. Libra would be seeking harmony and balance and relationships and beauty, and maybe a little more passive. So, but cardinal nonetheless. So be bold and make the first move. And then the new moon in Libra card says a new romantic cycle begins. And then I just had from a different deck, the Libra card says, this energy is diplomatic and gracious. It seeks harmony and balance in relationships. Like I said. So there you go. Okay, now the first deck is the Sacred Traveler Oracle cards. And the first card we got here is Transformation. A fresh new way. Okay, I can't read it. It's reversed for me on there. A fresh new way of living emerges. I thought maybe I could read it because I can read backwards, but that's a little hard for me to see. A fresh new way of living emerges. Ooh, I like the sound of that. I'm ready for a fresh new way of living. And then this one says breaking trail. A breakthrough is at hand. Oh, I almost dropped it. He's working in the field, toiling away. And this one says gates of triumph. That's a strange phrase. Success expands in your life. I like that illustration though. I like this window, I like the shape and the detail, and I love that sunrise, sunset, I don't know. I think it's a sunrise. And then this is the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, and the first card out of this one was number 2, Yin. And this is the feminine energy, whereas the Yang was the masculine. We got that in a previous reading too. Oh, sorry. Try not to get the glare on there for you. So this has like a vessel, like a receptacle, like a, yes, okay. And then number 47, Go the Distance. We've had this card twice before, I think. It's like what happened when I used the other deck and I kept getting the corn card. Now I'm getting this card. Now you know that I didn't pick these cards because I'm sick of seeing this card. I almost wanted to put it back when it came out, but I wasn't going to, you know, felt like that was a little bit like cheating or something. So I'm like, okay, I guess this card wants to come out again. And this is number 34, a leg up. It's got a polar bear, a polar bear with the baby polar bear. And then number 19, flexible. These two cards together, a leg up and flexible, is making me think of doing yoga. Oh, these cards are so shiny. So maybe someone out there like should do yoga or likes to do yoga. Maybe it's a reminder to get back into your yoga practice. Where am I? Okay, and then the Lightseers Tarot, we got the Ace of Swords. And the Eight of Cups. We've had this one before out of this deck, where she's walking away from that cup that's on fire. And then the Page of Swords. This is an interesting take on the Page of Swords. She's reading some kind of book, and she's holding light bulbs like they're balloons. Oh, and she's walking on the sword like it's a tightrope. Usually the Page of Swords is holding the sword. That's interesting. And that was it for that deck. And then the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot that I just pulled cards from now, ended up with 4 of those. Even I was trying to get 3, but I got 4. So we got the Six of Pentacles, which shows this man. He's holding the scales, which is the symbol for Libra. And he's giving, yeah, we got this card in the Libra season reading because I was saying, oh, it was like a Libra, now it's Libra again. And he's giving money to this beggar, I guess, person who is begging. And then there's another person over here, which he's not currently giving anything to, but... And then we have the Knight of Cups. Knights are usually like messengers. Cups are water, so they are emotions. A lot of times love. So a lot of times people will see this card as a message of love, a love message, which would go with the Libra energy, like being romantic. And then these two came out together. So I guess I'm going to put them together. We have the Strength card, number 8, which is a major arcana card. And it's one of the Leo cards. And then we have the Five of Cups, where we have this man, and he's looking down at these 3 cups that are tipped over, and you can tell he's kind of sad or whatever about it. And then there's 2 cups still standing, but they're behind him, and he either is refusing to turn around and look at them, or he doesn't know they're there. So we have those. Okay, so let me just look at these cards for a minute to see what other messages want to come through. Okay, I feel like somebody is going to be getting some kind of truth. The Ace of Swords often signifies some new insight or a new truth. And so I feel like someone is going to get some kind of truth or truthful communication that's going to lead to a breakthrough. We have this one. Breakthrough is at hand. This man looks like he's been working in the field for a long time. He's just had his head down and he's been working hard, trying to harvest his hay or whatever. I don't know what that is. I don't even know what he's doing really, but he's been working and it's been drudgery. He's just been working every day. He gets up and he works, and he works, and then he just goes home to sleep and eat, and then he gets up and he works. And this card is saying that all that hard work is going to pay off. Like pretty soon it's going to be time for a vacation or something. There's going to be some kind of fun, new thing coming in. The Ace of Swords. Aces are like new beginnings a lot of times. So it's interesting that the Be Bold and Make the First Move card, the Cardinal Moon card, is right next to the number 2 Yin card. Yin being the feminine energy, which should be a little more passive, magnetic, drawing things to you, receiving. So those are kind of opposite energies. Which is showing, like, I'm getting the feeling of like a partnership, and like how I was talking about the Libra and the Aries energy, how they're very different, but they go together very well. They're complementary energies to each other. These two cards are giving me that message of, like, if there's a partnership, one person needs to be bold to make the first move, and then the other person needs to be receptive to receiving it, to receiving an offer or a message, and that they'll be like a perfect pair. I'm just getting the feeling of like a dance with each other, like a flow, like this person moves this way just as this person other person moves this way, and they like just flow together. That's an interesting, it's not even a visual, I don't even know how to explain it. Just an energy that I'm feeling of like it's reminding me of an infinity symbol kind of, and she's got the infinity symbol on top of her head. Yeah, it's like the perfect partnership, the perfect pairing, you know, like she's strong but gentle, and she's got just the right touch to like tame the beast, tame the lion. And then the lion has, you know, the more aggressive. So like this would be like the be bold to make the first move could be symbolized by the lion, and then the yin. Is it the yin? Yeah, the yin card energy be like the feminine, being receptive to it, and like finding that perfect, like just being a perfect match. So I don't know, like if you're in a relationship, maybe the person you're with is your perfect match, or maybe like this card says, a new romantic cycle begins. Maybe it's a new relationship if you're single. Like you're in it for the long haul. Like this could be the love of your lifetime. This could be it. This could be the one. Don't go the distance. Is bringing to mind you know, that it's been a long journey. It's been a long, hard journey. But in the end, it'll be worth it. Because in the end, you're going to have the life that you really want. The life that you've worked hard to create, because we create our lives. And the new moon energy is a good time for manifesting. So the full moon is a good time for releasing, like we talked about in the last full moon video. And then the new moons are good for setting intentions of what you'd like to manifest in your life, the reality that you would like to create. So this will be a good time to, maybe if you're wanting to find a relationship, a partner, maybe this new moon energy would be a good time to actively work on bringing that into your life, somehow manifesting, either by being bold and making the first move, or being receptive and magnetic and drawing it to you. I guess it depends on who your partner is. Because one person needs to be one and the other one needs to be the other. I keep getting the, like the infinity symbol. I keep wanting to do this. Flow. Okay. All right. Yeah, I feel like someone's been like working hard. Okay, because we have these 3 cards are going together for me right now. Oh, this is gonna be hard to show. So we have like the breaking trail, creating a new path maybe. And then the 5 of Cups, where this guy's just focusing on this. This is like, and then the Page of Swords, and she's like doing research. She's reading or something, or, and she's got her hands full, right? Really. She literally has her hands full, and she's walking on a sword like it's a tightrope across this little ravine or whatever it is. So I feel like somebody is been working hard to tie up loose ends or to get some business taken care of, to do some research that's needed, or learning a new skill or something, so that they'll be ready they'll be ready to find that balance. And maybe finding their life partner. So maybe somebody wants to find, oh, sorry, that light. Somebody wants to have that partnership, but they've had things they've had to take care of first. And it's been kind of difficult and a lot of work, but they're just, it's like this, I feel like it's almost done. Like this person is almost ready. Like they're still looking here. They're still focusing on these things. They just have to, it's like they just have to like get these things cleaned up and out of the way, and then they can turn around and focus on the 2 cups. The partnership of love. Which is bringing to mind the card, the 2 of Cups, which is like the soulmate card. Yeah, someone needs to get their stuff in order so that they can come forward with a love offer, or a love message anyway. A message of truth. A message of truth. Like coming back around is what this card is saying to me now in this moment. Coming back around. Today I'm recording this is October 13th, and I believe today is the day that Mercury goes into retrograde, which happens like 3 times a year for about 3 weeks at a time. And it has different aspects of the energy to it, but one of the things is that typically that it can bring exes back into your life. A lot of people find exes come back when Mercury goes into retrograde. So maybe that's what's happening here. Maybe somebody's ex is going to come back soon during the retrograde, which will be the next 3 weeks or so. Yeah, somebody's finishing up, like finishing up what they have to do, what they have to get done. They're working hard and they're like, I gotta do this thing and I gotta do this thing and I gotta do this thing and then I'm gonna be ready. Cause see, it's like he's giving this one money, and I'm getting the feeling today like, okay, I gotta figure out how much money do I have to give this person to make them go away. Doesn't sound very good. Okay, maybe not literally, but I don't know. Maybe literally. Someone has to pay somebody off. I don't know. Maybe someone needs to like go through a divorce. This could be this. Because the scales can be like the justice card is holding the scales. We don't have the justice card here, but it's got the scales and it's bringing that to mind. And that can sometimes mean like legal proceedings. It can mean a divorce or something, like you have to get all your stuff divided up, or like who's going to get what and how much money each person's going to get or whatever. So I feel like this person's, oh, wow. This is very strong in the message. So this is definitely for somebody who's watching. If this is for you, let me know. If it's not for you, you can let me know too. But yeah, I would love to hear in the comments if this relates to your life at all. But so it's like he's giving this one the money so that then he can be free of them and he can go, like, turn his attention to this one then. So it's like, I gotta just take care of this business and then I'll be ready to go to walk off into the sunset with you. The Eight of Cups is walking away from something. Yeah, so it looks like somebody's leaving a relationship in order to be with somebody else, is what I'm getting from those cards. Or somebody just has a bunch of business they have to take care of before they can focus on love or before they can be with somebody. Because it looks like it's time for a transformation. A fresh new way of living emerges. A fresh new way of living emerges. It's a phoenix. Rising up from the ash. So this is reminding me of my last reading with the full moon in Aries when I said, like, let everything burn down to the ground so that you can create something better. So like now it's time, like maybe it's, you burned it down, you took care of your stuff, you did what you needed to do. It's time to rise up. It's time to be reborn. It's time for a new chapter in your life. Maybe time for a new romantic cycle to begin, like this card says. Yeah. Just seeing if I'm getting any more messages. Well, this card has the infinity symbol on it too. So it's hard to see. Is that in focus? I don't know. Anyway, you can see right there probably, even if it wasn't in focus. It's got the infinity symbol with a bunch of other symbols. So we have two infinity symbols. Yes, I'm definitely feeling that like two people are meant to be together and they're going to be together forever. But one person has to take care of some business first, which could mean leaving a relationship, an existing relationship, or just closing it out or finishing it up. Yeah, see this Knight of Cups is like the horse is not quite stepping into the water yet, or not quite crossing the river yet. He's like almost there. He's almost there. He's almost ready to go the distance. and to cross this river. You just gotta tie up some loose ends first. All right. Well, it's nice. Trying to think about, just looking at the numbers, if there's anything that still stands out, but not really. I'm getting the song in my head. I don't even know the song very well. Like, it's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. From this card. And the fresh new way of living emerges. I guess that probably played into it too. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. That just sounds nice. Just like, leave it all behind and just start over, start fresh. Especially if you have love. Or just starting over new in love. I feel also, these Wisdom of the Oracle cards, they have a lot of faces on them, just in general, so it's not a surprise. Actually, I'm a little surprised I'm not seeing a face on this card anywhere, because most of the cards have a face somewhere, but today, normally, they don't really say much to me, the faces, because they're just so common, but this one has a face above, and then a face, I don't think you're going to be able to see it, but there's a face here. I think there's a face here. It's hard to see, but there's a face here. There's a face here. You can kind of see it looking down. And then this one has a face. The faces are so hard to see. I don't even know if you can capture it on camera, but this one, the face is like right here. You can barely see it. And so I'm getting the message from this today that perhaps one person or both the people have been guided by spirit to know what steps they need to take, or in order to like bring them together, like they're getting messages from spirit or advice from spirit, help from spirit to do this. Oh yeah, this one has a face too. This one has a face in the egg. There's a lot of eggs on these cards too. These cards are very weird. I like them, but they're strange. I probably like them because they're strange. Yeah, so I don't think I'm getting any more messages from the cards. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, and like I said, please leave me a comment if you want to. Anything you want to say about the reading or anything, if anything resonated with you, or if you got a different message from the cards. I always like to see how other people interpret cards as well. Please consider liking, subscribing, commenting, I already said, sharing. I appreciate any and all of that. And if you would like to do one-on-one coaching sessions with me, you can send me an email. I will put that down below in the description box. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.